The girl noticed something strange at the front door. A white van slowly pulled up. She sensed danger right away, and rushed back inside to lock the door. It felt like someone terrifying might step out of that unfamiliar vehicle. While she was watching from the window, her little brother grabbed a weapon and charged out the front door from the second floor. He was yelling that he'd make them pay, but strangely enough, nobody in the van made a move. So the girl snatched the weapon from her brother. The van seemed to have bulletproof glass. All she could do was stand there in a tense standoff. Fortunately, after about a minute, the van finally drove away from their farm. The truth is, this wasn't the first time Daisy had encountered something like this. Just a few days earlier, she had gone out for a simple walk, and spotted the same van parked on a nearby road. Daisy told whoever was inside that this was private property, hoping to scare them off, but the van didn't react at all. When Daisy tried to get closer for a better look, the van suddenly started its engine as if to warn her, "Take one more step, and you'll get run over." Daisy bolted. She ran home to find her sister and mom, only to walk in on them arguing. She tried to interrupt, but neither her mom nor her sister believed her. They even thought Daisy was seeing things. The next day, while Daisy was hanging out with classmates, she spotted that mysterious van again. It seemed to be following her, but before she could react, a classmate distracted her. Daisy brushed it off for the moment. She figured it was all just coincidence, but on her way home, the van showed up again. Now Daisy was genuinely scared. She told her friend the car had been tailing them. Her friend picked up a small rock and hurled it at the van. After a full minute of standoff, the man in the van seemed to sense some kind of threat and finally drove away. But by now, Daisy had a gut feeling. This many incidents couldn't be coincidence. When she got home, she found the van parked right in front of her house. Daisy couldn't believe her eyes. She walked to the door and saw a scary-looking man with a full beard staring right at her. She was so startled she fell to the ground, but the man calmly walked toward her. Before she could react, he simply helped her up. Of course, Daisy was too terrified to respond. Then her mom called out to the man from behind. Turns out, the bearded guy was just a repairman. Was she really overthinking everything? Daisy felt scared and confused. Then came a day when only she and her brother were home. She spotted the van at the front door again. Thankfully, after another standoff, the people inside didn't cause trouble. But now Daisy was on edge all night. When her parents finally got home, her brother stepped up and told them about the strange car that had been parked outside. But when their mom found out they'd grabbed a weapon, she scolded Daisy for not looking after her brother properly, and dismissed the whole thing as their imagination. Daisy had no way to explain herself. It looked like she'd have to handle this danger on her own. Late that night, Daisy went back to her room. She was about to close the curtains and go to sleep, when she noticed a man standing outside her door, staring at her. Daisy quickly pulled the curtains shut, and ran downstairs screaming for her dad. Now that a stranger had actually appeared, everyone had to believe her. Her dad grabbed his weapon and rushed outside. Shortly after he left, Daisy and the rest of the family waited anxiously inside. Then they heard a loud bang. A gunshot echoed across the farm. Her mom jumped up, ready to take the kids upstairs to hide. But then, her dad walked back in, weapon in hand. When her mom asked what happened, he said it was just a rat. Daisy was stunned. She didn't know what to say. After that, Daisy became withdrawn. She was too scared to go anywhere alone. Even though she didn't get along with her sister, she stuck by her side whenever she went out, afraid something might happen. Even at a crowded school field, she stayed on high alert, watching every little movement around her. Then one day, while she was napping at home, something unexpected happened. Someone was turning the front door handle. Daisy, always on guard, jumped up at the sound. For some reason, no one else was home. She grabbed a weapon and crept downstairs. The front door had clearly been opened. Had an intruder broken in? Daisy didn't let her guard down. Then she got the scare of her life. It was just her dad coming home. He told her not to worry, that she was safe in her own house. Then he closed the door for her. Had everything really been in her head? A month passed. By now, Daisy had let her guard down. Her friend called to invite her to a party. Daisy said yes, but she had no idea what she was about to face. On the day of the party, her parents were taking her brother on a trip, leaving just Daisy and her sister at home. The sisters didn't usually get along, but when her sister saw Daisy finally getting dressed up, she couldn't help offering to make her look even prettier. After her sister's makeover, Daisy put on her party outfit. She and her friend rode horses to the party, both dressed to impress. Everyone was dancing and having a great time. Daisy had come with a purpose. There was a boy she'd been getting close to. As the party wound down, a curly-haired boy stopped her as she was leaving. He clearly had feelings for Daisy. I could have skipped this part, but I'm mentioning him for a reason. I'll explain later. After saying goodbye to the boy, the two girls headed home. They had been smiling the whole way, but then they spotted that white van again. They were both shocked. As the van started up, they quickly sped away. Using their knowledge of the area, they decided to split up and lose the van in a small patch of woods. But while jumping over a fence, Daisy tripped and fell. By the time she got back up, the van was right in front of her. She had no choice but to run. Getting back on her horse would take too long, but the van caught up within steps. She had to weave around small trees on the farm, avoiding any path wide enough for the van. Before it could catch up, she dove into a shallow ditch to hide. After the van drove past, confused, Daisy held her breath. Then the man finally got out. He was just one step away from her, just as he was about to reach the ditch where she was hiding.